Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
You know, the story of the Inspired Unemployed is quite extraordinary. Jack Steele and his mate Falcon went from suburban tradies to hilarious social media megastars seemingly overnight. They have a following in the millions. They have a successful podcast. They're about to add TV show to the list of all that they've got on their case at the moment. And I know you did a show at the Enmore last night. Jack Steele, hi.
Here he is.
Thank you.
For those who don't know your story, you and Falcon, tradies, how did you go from filming little videos to it absolutely taking off? Did you just see funny things everywhere and put them on socials and that was it?
Pretty much. Like we went to Europe and we had no ambition of this to obviously happen at all. But before we even made our first skit, our goal was to have a TV show. And then we just started filming skits and getting more invested in it. And then we got home from Europe and we were going to work at the same time. We're doing a 40-hour week on the job site and then putting all this time and effort into making videos. And, you know, none of it wasn't really going far. Like we're getting like 100 followers a week, whatever, dressing up as girls and like just completely embarrassing ourselves. And then going to the job site the next day. And, you know, Falcon's dad's a brickie. My dad's a plasterer. He was my boss at the time. And then we're like, mate, what are we doing?
And they'd have no time for what you're doing.
No, they're like, because it's not a proven concept yet. No. So they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you
mate,
doing?
Get a trade, stay plastering.
Yeah, and they thought we were going crazy. They're like, what are you doing? And then it was literally 3 weeks later, we had a chat and we're like, wait, what are we doing? Should we stop or, you know, pursue it? And we just kept going and it was like, 1 week later, it just went from like 7,000 followers to 30 in like a day. And then it just never stopped. It was like 30,000 a week from there.
So how did that end up happening like that though?
I think we just... Honestly, does sound cliche or a bit cringe, but I feel like we just built a skill set up of editing, scripting and filming that when we got to the right moment, it just happened and 3 videos just went from there. Yeah, Falcon dressed up as a girl. Was the best thing.
Was the footy show?
Never looked back.
Was the footy show saying, "Hang on,
that's our material.
That's our gear."
So your new TV show that's starting on Channel 10 tonight, it's the Inspired Unemployed Impractical Jokers. I've seen the American Impractical Jokers. It is such a funny show.
It's so good.
Tell us the premise of this.
Yeah, so it's a hidden camera prank show, but the jokes of the expense of the joke is on us. Yes. So it's and it was a real hard act to follow because those guys have done like 12 seasons.
Yeah, they're in their 50s or something now.
Yeah, and they're hilarious. So, you know, when we got the call up for the show, it was scary because, you know, to back that up is hard. It's a proven concept already. But, it's a hidden camera prank show. Say we're posing as like a PT instructor or like a waitress or, working at Subway. Yeah. And you go out, it's one of you, and then the 3 of your mates are in the back room with the microphone and they're telling you in your earpiece what to do and what to say. Yep. So it's highly cringe. Like I did a wedding speech in the first episode you'll see tonight. A wedding speech in front of 300 people, and the boys wrote me a speech, and I had to read
a real wedding.
A real wedding, 300 people. No one knew who I was. And,
what about the bride and groom?
The bride and groom are the only people that knew. So the bride and groom, the MC, and there's 300 people that had no idea. And I'm literally there in front of everyone saying marriage is set up to fail, and like the bride and groom. I was like, yeah, the best men are a bunch of dickheads, and they're like now turn around and scull their beer in front of them. It was so bad that one of the ladies was trying to get up and pull me off stage, and then one of the uncles was like sitting her back down. It was so bad. It was.
It takes balls of steel to do it, doesn't it?
You can see I'm like shaking.
But don't you as well? The jeopardy is that you have a shock collar or something as well. So the guys, if you don't do the thing, they shock you.
Yeah. So there's like at the end of every episode, there's a punishment, and if you lose in the episode, you have to do the ultimate punishment. And so Falcon, for example, was the worst punisher. So he had to wear the shock collar a lot because, we just loved putting it on him. And we made him do stand-up comedy in front of about, I think, 400 people, sold-out show. And we gave him no material. We'd set him up for a joke. We'd be like, how's the reason men and women don't get along, hey? And then we're like, good luck, buddy. So he's just on his own, and then we'd start shocking him with electric shock collar. And the crowd had no context to any of this. Like, it was pure torture.
How do you do it? It must be so hard. Do you have no gall, no shame?
No, we have so much shame. Like, people don't understand. Like, we cringe and hate doing this stuff so much. I think that's why it makes it so much better because we know
you care.
We care, and we don't enjoy how much it sucks, Yeah. And we know each other so well. So our biggest fears we know. So we don't tell each other what our punishments are or pranks are until that moment. So it's all real. All the reactions, and it's all real, yeah.
Wow. Well, we've come a long way since Alan Funt. You're probably too young to remember. Alan Funt, he did a show
His
called...
name's the funniest bit.
Yeah, I just like saying Funt on air, but he hosted a show called Candid Camera. He was the original one guy.
I've heard about this.
So people would be walking down the street and a ton of bricks would fall on them and he'd go, "Smile, you're on Candid Camera."
Oh,
and the guy
no
go, "Oh,
way.
great." You know,
It's probably the same premise, yeah.
it's the
I don't
same
remember anyone
premise.
being shocked, but apart from
No
that.
one was shocked. They were simple times back then. Well, the Inspired Unemployed, it's on tonight, Channel 10, 8:30. Jack Steele, say hi to the rest of the gang when they get out of bed.
And
Oh,
also, tell you what, you're on after Thank God You're Here. So it's
Yeah.
a big night on
Yeah.
Channel 10 tonight.
There you go.
Yeah, scary. I hope we do well.
Yes, I think
do
you will.
well, mate. Or you'll be shocked.
Oh, yeah. We probably won't speak. I probably won't speak to you ever
No,
again.
no. You'll be in a
Unless we need a plaster. Amanda's doing some renovations.
I'll be
So
back on the tools tonight.
good on you, mate.